I'd like to start this video by saying that summer allergies have been getting pretty bad, and so my audio might be a little bit nasally. Anyways, Doom, the Dark Ages, is finally upon us, and I, for one, cannot be happier. This game looked so sick, and man, does it play so sick. The title screen is amazing, but no one cares about that. Starting off on Ultraviolence, which is admittedly a bit too easy, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, I'm just saying that I didn't run out of ammo on the Super Shotgun for the first 20. Well, I haven't played 20 levels, there's 22 levels in total, which is more than any of the other Doom games, but I haven't run out of the Super Shotgun ammo yet, and I'm about halfway through the campaign as it is. Either way, we have some story stuff, some intros, pretty cool. And then we have some more story stuff, but who cares about that, honestly. The Night Sentinel's place is getting invaded, and so Doom Guy, who has entered and come out of the Divinity Machine at this point, has decided that it is time to rip and tear, and he's been deployed by the Makers. And I don't know how they did it, but the Slayer is so much more butt-kicking epic than he was in Eternal, and I don't know how that's even possible, but it's amazing. Either way, starting off the campaign, immediately one thing is obvious. We have a shield. We make full use of that shield automatically. Those are imps, by the way. Imp stalkers, to be specific. And I could not be more happy that they exist, because it looks like the OG Doom games. Either way, we get a glove. I don't know why we need a glove. We already have a glove that looks exactly the same, but either way, this one makes us punch better now. So now we have a better punch glove. It's basically like the power gauntlet, I guess. Either way, these are pinkies now. They have people on top of them. They're a lot more tanky than before, but still easier to take care of because of shield and the shotgun, which has impeccable range. The shotgun is a very, very base weapon, and I quite admire it. Either way, we were able to fell our first and second pinky. We tear through the minor hordes of hell at this point, having only come into contact with the pinkies, imp stalkers, regular imps that behave just like they do in Doom 2016 and Eternal. Oh look, we got another gun. This is basically our basic machine gun, the Shredder. It's fine. It's not as good as the shotgun, and it's better at range, but its damage output is embarrassingly smaller than the shotguns, which it should be. Either way, it's a nice crowd disperser. As we tear through more hordes of hell to close a couple different portals around there or something. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with the story. I'm just here to kill things. Oh, look, a door open. That's fun. Let's kill a bunch of things. A lot. Basically, spoiler alert, the game, kill a bunch of things a lot, but now we get to do it on a turret, so that makes it even better. And there's a big titan over there fighting something or other, so we're going to take these charge shot thingamabobs and absolutely ruin its day. This was quite fun, although anxiety-inducing, as I was getting hit from every single angle by demons. Either way, this guy's dead. We'll see a lot more of him very shortly. Something I love about Dark Ages is the cutscenes, because they actually exist. And while, for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna fast forward through everything because I honestly couldn't be bothered. Oh, look, it's a big bad guy looking thing from Dark Crystal, I don't know. Kind of gave off those vibes. I like his drip, but oh, that's Jabba the Hutt right there. He's the maker in charge, or one of the makers in charge. I don't know. We're moving through the story fast. Either way, they have Doom Guy chained up is the basic thing because they're too afraid that he'll go crazy. So he's kind of being kept in captivity. I'm sure that'll go exactly well for them. Either way, oh look, we're being deployed again. This story moves kind of fast when you skip it, doesn't it? This is my favorite addition to the Dark Ages. That chainsaw shield right there, you can throw it like Captain America and it'll cut through imps, zombies, and enemy soldiers. And it'll lodge into imp stalkers and anything better than that. This wouldn't be crazy overpowered on its own, as it doesn't do intense amounts of damage, but when it's lodged into anything, they can't hit you. They can't hurt you. Also, it'll destroy these shield guys and those things as well. So enjoy that. That's our Hell Knight. These guys will be trivialized soon with the introduction of the Super Shotgun. Until then, though, they do pose a bit of a threat. Oh, look, we have character weapon customization and upgrades. Cool. That's fun. I don't care. We got ourselves a blue key card. Why is that important? I don't know. There's a blue door that we need to get through. Either way, we just stumble around killing everything until it lets us go into the next room. As is was Doom 2016, as is Doom Eternal, as is Doom the Dark Ages. Tearing through more demons, we have ourselves a first Mancubus, which we fell easily. These guys will shortly be trivialized with the shield and shotgun. We now get our plasma accelerator thingy. This weapon is fine. It makes the blue shields explode, but we don't need that because the our shield bounces off the other shields. In general, the damage output is somewhat minimal, but the second plasma weapon will do better. Either way, we have our first embarrassing game over to an automated turret. But do not worry, we get past it and slay another Mancubus in the way. Bridge? I don't know. Get through that thingy? Either way, just absolutely eviscerating everything in our path. Oh, there goes the bridge. Well, find another way around, I guess. And that we do. Until we run into a problem. But that's okay. I'm sure that won't happen again. Either way, our second game over is swallowed. And we are continuing. Oops. Oh, no, that was actually the way to go. Either way. We're going through another portal now. Honestly, I think I remembered what was going on in the story at this point, but I don't anymore. Coming into this massive arena, we kill another Pinky. I am embarrassed. I'm embarrassed in the weapons I'm using right now, as I should probably only be using the shotgun as it's the most viable weapon. Either way, that's a nice callback to 2016/Eternal's glory kills, which are unfortunately left out. Spoiler alert, yes, we do not have glory kills, we only have the little finisher thingies, which is usually just punching something and then it explodes, just like that. Either way, we now have a regular demon that now has armor, which you need to shoot a bunch and then use your shield to make it explode, because Doom logic. But not just that, when I kill it, I get more power. Canonically, that's how the Doomslayer is supposed to work. Every single thing that he kills, he takes the soul of, and it's more powerful, making him basically exponentially more powerful, which is quite overpowered. I still cannot find something that can kill him besides the end of time itself, and he could just avoid that by going into another universe. Either way, we take out this thing's heart, liver, essence, and would you look at that, a door opened. Now this door is a very, very important door, because this door leads to some of the most adrenaline-filled, easy combat I've ever encountered, and I love it, because this door leads to our mech thingy, which I forgot what it was called. Either way, the Doomslayer knows exactly what to do, as he gets a free little elevator ride up to the top of the big mech. Now, there's one thing that I didn't know that I needed in my Doom, but now I do know that I need, and I love, is big mech battles. Big mech battles. Oh, you know, I might start watching whatever those animes are that have the big mech battles in them now, because of this game. Either way, as I said before, the Doomslayer knows exactly what he's doing. He plugs himself into the big mech, and it's killing time. I knew that this was going to be a part of the game. I didn't know how I'd feel about it, but I can now say that with full confidence, this is by far one of my favorite parts of Doom. I do like the regular killing more, but this is a good way to switch up the combat, as it is a little less varied than in Doom Eternal. That also might be because ultraviolence is too easy, but I don't know, you tell me. Either way, we get to slug a lot of these guys. Remember that one we destroyed earlier with the plasma turret? Well, these are now a dime a dozen, and we treat them as such. Like, I don't know, pocket change. I don't beat up my pocket change, but I don't know, maybe Yeah, it was an irrelevant tangent. Either way, nothing even. I mean, come on, it's the Doomslayer. Nothing stands in our way. We know the story. We know how the record goes. I mean, he's alive and eternal, isn't he? We make our way through. I forgot what planet this is, and because punching gameplay was getting a little too old at the time, another mech comes in, and I think it gives us a gun or a gun appears. Either way. Support team deploy weapon. Oh, okay. We get weaponry now, because even though our fists were absolutely, killing everything in our path, it's just not good enough. So now we get the auto turret, except the size of a skyscraper. Now, I'm all for beating things up with my fists in video games, and I'm all for the auto turret. I don't know which one I like more. But I will say the auto turret is quite fun. I think the fists are a little bit more satisfying now. Either way, we ripped and tore, and now we just press a button until it is done. And again, nothing stands. I mean, what are they gonna do? Nothing stands in our way. We go up to this core, which I guess we were supposed to get to. I don't know, story reasons, and yank out the inside. Because I guess we were supposed to, I don't know, story reasons. And that's not gonna harm anything ever. Either way, I think this thing's going on self-destruct now because we get information telling us we need to get out of there very quickly. Oh yeah, King Novak, who's a ghost, sort of, in Eternal, says we need to evacuate now. So we do just that, and make sure to kill everything with our fists again because the gun just wasn't fun enough. That we're going back to our fists. I highly recommend this game. It's quite fun. I'd say Eternal is objectively going to be better in the long run, but this is quite a fun game. And just because Eternal might be objectively better in the long run doesn't mean that this game isn't good in its own right. Because, Eternal is just amazing. Either way, we now get what is a boss. Just a slightly more difficult demon who makes us drop our little glowy ball allspark looking thing. Ooh, it has armor. I'm gonna let you watch the entire fight play out because it's a show for sure. I don't know if I get hit, but either way, it's more of the same. Just dodging. Oh, there goes its armor. Ah, yeah, there we go. Just dodging all of its attacks, and then, oh, down goes Drago. We pick up the nuclear core reactor explodey thingy-mabob, and I guess we didn't need it. Because we're about to force feed it to this demon. Oh, that's probably gonna explode. But who cares? We're on to the next level now, as we're running around. I think that we're in a little Cloud City looking a place, and it's under attack, so we need to defend it. And you know how we defend it? I don't. I think I do, because I've been editing this video for an hour and a half now, but I'm going to pretend that I don't. And we're going to continue to follow our little checkpoint thingies until we get to the new weapon, which is a crowd quencher. And so we quench this crowd's thirst of me by giving it a bunch of skull sliver shrapnel. It's a shrapnel machine, I guess. It's good at crowds of low-level demons, but the spread is not tight enough and the damage output is not high enough to make it viable. So we switch back to our shotgun as any sane person would before eviscerating more people. Again. And after, the game decides to try to put a little funny by slapping me in the middle of a room with a bunch of Hell Knights, and it goes about exactly as you want it to. My monitor just turned off, that scared me. We kill them. All of them. Without as much as breaking a sweat with our decidedly least powerful weapon. Well, actually the plasma gun kind of sucks, so this is like the second least powerful weapon. Either way, they die, and then more of them die later, and we jump down another big hole. This is becoming a theme in this game, specifically jumping down big holes. It's not gonna go away. Killing more imp stalkers and other demons. It's the same dance and song we've been doing for 15 minutes and 35 seconds at this point. Ooh, it's a collectible. That's fun. Ooh, it's another weapon. Fortunately, it's not our beloved super shotgun. Instead, it's the precision gun, which we will use sparingly. The pinkies at this point have been trivialized. I'm just gonna say that much. They're not really a threat anymore. Honestly, right now, the only thing that can ruin our day is Mancubi. Oh, and now we have the little floaty head guys. And more armor to destroy. We got another empowered demon who is down. This one had armor, so now we have armor. Because Doom logic. I think we're most of the way through defending this place now, which means that, oh, we get another boss, which will then later become a regular enemy. Now, this is like the spider guy, but like toxic. This thing is like a big poison sac on its back, and it loves to kill me, but it also loves to launch poison at which kills me. See on the ground? Yeah, if I stand in that, I get hurt, and that's why I keep on dying. And I don't like that, because I don't like Doom games where your movement is restricted. But that's also just because I'm a bit of a sore loser. Anyways, he also loves to play ping pong, so we indulge him by ping-ponging all of his guns and energy green blast back at him until he dies. Again, I don't really know I am using the worst, or just decidedly not the best weapon. Oh, here, I switched to the precision one, and now we have that one because all of the other ones are running out of ammo. And he is, oh, down. That felt good because I died to him like 6 times. Bloop. Hopefully YouTube won't demonetize me. Either way, the door opens, and next level, I guess. There's a big castle thingy. Either way, we see there's a couple of dragons that come by, and they want my attention. They want me to ride on them, I guess. But the Doomslayer just isn't having it. He already has a noble steed. And this is where the other gameplay mix-up comes in, or at least the other one I'm aware of at this point. We get the dragon flying levels. Now these are decidedly a little bit more boring than the other ones, just because you're flying around as a dragon with the gun. It's kind of pretty brainless. Either way, it's still ridiculously fun. I want to say that. Everything in this game is pretty darn ridiculously fun. Even the sucky weapons are ridiculously fun. So, the Doomslayer gets ready to rip and tear with dragon wings now. I actually want to know how much of that dragon is like actually dragon, because it just looks like a big like lizard with wings. Either way, apparently we can ascend, or we could just tilt the camera up, and that's what we're gonna do. We go through this little tutorial flying section with some wicked backgrounds. I have to say, I love this game's aesthetic. It's so cool. All of the Doom games' aesthetics are amazing, but this one is definitely one of the best. Either way, we destroy a couple of turrets with some, I wouldn't say janky, but slightly obnoxious things, like ways to kill them. Kill another flying thingy, and then go to raise this gate to let the dragon through, so we can go fly more. And we are off in this second. Let them get all situated, and we are off. There we go, back where we were before. Now apparently there's the evil people trying to do some naughty things in this thing that's not Cloud City over Bespin. So we have to go stop them from doing these evil, naughty things. And to stop them, we get to go supersonic. Okay, so now we're in the sky, in like this Cloud City place, and there's all these ships we have to kill. So we land on ship, kill demon. Oh, it's another empowered one. This one gives me more ammo. Yay! Land on ship, and we get to be introduced to the very friendly Cyber Demon. This is the entire fight uncut. The second time I did die to this guy once. He just attacks a bunch. You just stick really close to him and parry every single one of his green attacks, because those are the only ones that he does. And it's pretty easy. You'll slice off his like arm thing or whatever, and then the second purple stagger is him just dying outright. Anyways, pretty easy. We go to the third thing. There isn't anyone actually guarding the thingy we need to explode, so we just pick up the better plasma gun. This one's actually pretty based, and I quite like it. Cycler. It has a better range. It's just in general a better gun. Anyways, we blow up this thingy, fall down again. I'm telling you, man, we keep on just falling a lot. And go down to this not ship, maybe, place, and use our cycler to kill things. I'm never gonna remember these weapon names, honestly, unless they just say it outright in front of me, and I'm just gonna forget later on. And now we get the best version of the super shotgun, definitively, I have ever witnessed. This thing kills the stalkers in one shot. This thing, I'm gonna, you know what, I'm not even gonna wait for the part 2. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret right now. This thing kills not cackle demons. Oh, it also kills the Hell Knights in 2 shots, whereas before in Doom Eternal it was like 5 or 6 with the meat hook. Either way, we're now falling again. We do a little Godzilla thing, like in the trailer. Remember that thing? Either way, that demon had a fun time. What's that? Oh, 2 shots and the Mancubi are dead. Oh, let's see it again. Actually, oh, there we go. Oh, we needed a little stagger that time. Ooh, what's that? They're dead again. They're trivialized. The pinkies take 3 shots to go down, and the chainsaw will stagger them. Either way, we now get some more story stuff, and I would like to tell you thank you very much if you're still here at the end of the video. These do take a bit to make. It's not ridiculously late at night right now, but you know, it could be earlier. Either way, I would love it if you would do yourself a favor and check out some other my videos. I got new videos every Saturday morning coming out, and I already have probably close to 200 at this point videos. Not all of them are amazing, I will say, but especially some of the more recent ones, the quality has gone up significantly. I actually just did my 3rd anniversary about, oh geez, it's over a month ago now. Okay, so a month ago was my channel's 3rd anniversary, and I'd like to say that you know, it's really going pretty well. And it's a Doom video, not exactly the most amazing time to be sentimental, but I'd just like to say thank you for everyone who supported me along the way. You know, you didn't have to be here from the beginning or anything, you know, but anyone who's watching this, who's subscribed, you know, you guys are great. And anyone who's watching this who's not subscribed, you know, you took your time to watch this entire video, which probably only has like 200 views, from this creator with like 3 subscribers at this point. So, you know, you're taking a chance, man, and I appreciate it. Anyways, there's more videos up on screen. Click on them if you want. If you didn't like the content, you know, either way, I hope you have a good day, and thank you for watching.